are you running? Why are you running? Yeah?
What?
You all...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to my channel for another video. As you can see the title of this video, that's what we're going to be talking about today, y'all. So if you were on my live, at the time that I did the live, or if you watch my live, then you already knew this video was coming. So yeah, guys, the service provider was straight tripping on me. Like, the guy went off on me. Like, what? I did not see it coming. Like, if I knew that it was coming, then I probably would have reacted differently. But because I didn't see it coming, that's why I did what I did. Don't judge me, y'all. I'm in the middle of working right now, so y'all know I'm in between monitors and stuff like that, so I'm just trying to focus. So yeah, so what happened was, usually if you are familiar on how everything works when you're working with roadside assistance, like sometimes we go through the list more than one time just to make sure that if the service provider couldn't help at that certain time when we call, maybe they can help the second time around or the third time around when we call them, right? But usually sometimes a lot of the agents, they don't notate the account. They don't tell you, they don't put it in notes if they called the customer before or already. So we don't know that. So whoever gets the account, you know what I'm saying, they're not aware on what to expect, or they are not aware of what was done, only depending on what was noted on the account. Because I know if it was me, I would not ever call a service provider back, especially if we done it like 3 times already. You know what I'm saying? So I called the service provider, you know, the regular spiel or whatever, asking him, you know, are you able to assist the customer? So his background is, since, you know, a lot of service providers, sometimes the numbers that we have, it's either you're reaching out to the office or you're actually reaching out to the actual driver that is going out there to assist the customer. In this case, it's the actual driver that's going out there to assist the customer. So as you can, the reason why I know that, because I heard a lot of noise in the background, and then you hear the beeping sound. You know how like when the big old semi trucks are backing up, they have that beeping sound? I heard all of that. And it was just like really loud in his background. So then, you know, I gave him my little script or whatever. And then he's like, quiet a little bit, but he's not quiet. His background, of course, is not quiet. But what it seems like to me is that he was ignoring me a little bit because he was dealing with another, I don't know whatever he was dealing with, he was really busy. So then I was like, hello. And he's like, yeah, hello. And then I'm like, yes, sir. So I say my script again. And then he's like, wait a minute. The last wait a minute ends up him like screaming on the top of his lungs, y'all. What? And when people scream at me, guys, I don't do too well with that. And especially the way he was screaming at me, it just brought so much anger to me that I was even shocked that I did not scream right back at him. I'm telling y'all guys, I'm a work in progress. I am a work in progress, because the old Lou would have went off on him and would have screamed right back at him and act like I never screamed at him at all. That would have been the old Lou. But the new Lou gave this man a benefit of the doubt and let him scream. So then I was like, hello? And he's like, wait a minute. You guys keep calling me. This is your 3rd time calling. And he's just screaming on the top of his lung. At this point, he's not even talking, y'all. He is screaming at me, right? So I'm just like, wait a minute, sir. I said, I'm just not going to deal with this. That's what I said to him over the phone. I said, I am not dealing with this. And I know he heard me loud and clear, because I made sure that he heard me loud and clear. He kept going on with his little spiel or whatever, and I talked over him and told him that I'm not dealing with this. I'm not. And then I hung up on him. I hung up on that man. because he just kept screaming and screaming at me. I'm sorry, guys. It's so hot in here. I want to turn on the AC, but the AC, I don't know, for some apparent reason, it just feels like it gives me a brain freeze. I don't know. It gives me a headache because it gets super, super cold. But yeah, so the man, he went off on me, y'all. He started screaming on the top of his lungs as if I was bothering him. And it just made me feel some type of way. Like, you know, like when somebody screams at you and you can tell, like, with all their might that they're screaming at you because you're aggravating the shit out of them. And for someone that is just going into thinking that they only call the customer, that service provider only one time, and to go into that and to experience that, and then to be okay with having someone scream at you like that. No, I just felt some type of way. I was like, you know what? I don't even care if QA jot down that I screamed at the service provider or that I hung up on him. I don't care, because by the end of the day, I'm not going to let anyone raise their voice at me. He could have simply said that you called already and I told the next agent that I would not be able to assist. But you didn't have to scream at me at all. You didn't have to raise your voice to a point where you're screaming on the top of your lungs as if I cannot hear you. So, yeah. So, if you do roadside assistance, thank you for calling roadside assistance. Are you in your vehicle in a safe location? So, if you know, guys, you know that these service providers, they just are plain out rude. They don't know how to speak to people. And to be honest with you, I usually don't take them personal, but that call, I took it extremely personal. And I was pissed with that man. Yo, I wanted to call that number back and to really piss him off even more. But I'm like, you know what? I am not going to do it, because he's going to run into something or somebody that is really going to piss him off. So that's my revenge. That is my revenge right back to that freaking man. Because he could simply say, no, I cannot assist, and then hang up. Why you got to go off on me? Why you got to scream at me like I'm the fucking problem? I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing a simple job that I was prompt to do, and that's it. But you want to go off on me. Like, you know, I get a lot of sarcastic service providers that be like, well, I don't know why you calling me, because you blatantly out can see that we don't service that area. Obviously, guys, we cannot see anything like that. The only thing we see is the company's name and the telephone number. That's it. We don't see what they're saying. But you know what? As long as they're not screaming, I don't care. You could get as sarcastic as you want. Just don't raise your voice at me, because I'm not your mammy. I am not your wife, and I'm not your child. Do not talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I already told you, I'm so big on respect, because I was raised with respect. And if I don't get it, it's a freaking problem. Like, it's a problem for me. And that man, he just really, like, did it for me that night. Like, I was like, I cannot believe that he screamed at me like that. Like, literally, guys, on the top of his lungs, just shouting as if somebody was telling him, like, giving him bad news that's, you know, his one of his family members died. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, whoa. I was shocked. I was shocked, y'all. Like, I just didn't know what to think of that call. And it just blew me away. It blew me away, y'all. But, yeah, you already know. Your girl always come up on here to give y'all the insight, the updates, what's been going on. Just talking about it just really did something to me right now. It just really got me going back to how this man was screaming at me, yo. Like, but anyway. So, yeah, guys, if you got this far in this video, you did not yet like, comment, and subscribe, go ahead and do that. So, guys, I am not going to end this that fast, because y'all usually know what I be saying at the ending. But this time, my endings are going to be extremely long, okay? because your girl created a third channel. Yay! And can y'all guess what that third channel is? Close, but not quite. I created a plant channel. So all my plant people that's on here, I'm gonna post the link in the description box down below. And go ahead and show your girl some love and subscribe. I only got one video up though, but trust me, I'm gonna rack them up as much as possible. I am so excited about that plant channel. If you know, then you know how I love my plants. Okay, I'm a plant mom and I love those things. And also I created an Amazon storefront too. And I also have the link in the description box down below of these glasses, because somebody asked me about these. And then the headsets that I use to take calls and a whole bunch of other stuff. So go check them out, okay? All right, y'all. I told y'all this was going to be a long ending. But anyways, if you got this far in this video, you did not yet like, comment, and subscribe, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.